we have these conversations, and I will make a great point, and I could tell you that this desk is brown, and there'll be a but. No, it's really green or black.
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Today we've got a perfect case study on what a SIMPJutsu master looks like, courtesy of Caleb Hammer's Financial Audit Show. Shout out to Caleb. Salute! The link to the original video is in the description. For those who aren't familiar with the term simp, let's break it down real quick. Janice, read.
A simp is typically a man who goes above and beyond to cater to a woman, often sacrificing his own self-respect and dignity. He's bending over backwards in hopes of gaining favor or attention, usually from someone who doesn't even reciprocate his efforts.
Now, keep that definition in mind because the guy we're highlighting today checks all the boxes. We're also going to dive into why women struggle with true masculinity when they're used to dealing with black belts in SIMPJutsu. Let's get into it.
Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
And one of you has a secret that the other doesn't know, and I don't know what the secret is, or who has it, but one of you wants to tell it. And what is it? Who has the secret? Who's the little secreter? You're the secreter?
Yeah.
What's your little secret?
I mean, it's... I just made another loan to cover a credit card so we could go on our trip.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
And I didn't tell him.
What do you mean? Wait, why doesn't he get to know that? Why are we doing that without his knowledge?
Oh.
He thought you were pulling from an emergency fund. Not that that's even better, but actually, no, you said the trip was pre-planned.
I was going to tell him.
But you didn't, so I don't give a you didn't.
Well, no, I didn't tell him.
Huh?
I didn't tell him.
Why?
Because, I mean, I was going to.
But you didn't.
I just didn't want him to stress about our trip.
Yeah, why? But, why? Because that just... It's got my name too on it, or is it just yours?
Mine.
Because
it's just mine.
It affects us both, and that is not really a good feeling to have that go behind my back, you know?
Yeah.
But
I think you would understand why I did it, so I didn't figure you were going to be mad.
Well,
understand why you did it. You did it for the vacation.
Correct.
And are you mad?
Yeah. Say, Matt, I'm pretty disappointed. That's kind of a big thing. I thought we were low on funds, during the month because we were taking out to pay for a trip instead of...
How long do you guys go on these trips?
All right, let's talk about his body language and attitude. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed, he says. That right here is SIMPJutsu energy. You can see it in the way he handles his disappointment. Weak, hesitant, unsure. And guess what? Look at her face while he's talking. She doesn't care. In fact, she even says it.
Probably not.
I don't regret it.
What?
I don't regret the trip.
Here's where it gets wild. She straight up says she doesn't regret the trip they took. The same trip she funded with a secret loan she took out behind his back. This man's wife doesn't respect him, and it's clear. She gaslit him, saying she assumed he'd understand why she did it, that she didn't think he'd be mad.
But
I think you would understand why I did it, so I didn't figure you were going to be mad.
Classic avoidance of accountability. She went behind his back because she knows he's not gonna hold her accountable. This is where the core of the SIMPJutsu mentality comes in. Women know they can get away with this behavior if there's no accountability. Let's let them talk a little bit more and you'll see what I mean.
So why are we doing them? Wait, what are we doing then? Why
I just plan it,
I don't
and
agree
he
with
just
them.
goes on them. He doesn't.
I don't agree with a lot of them.
Why are we doing them then?
And we just do
Because
it.
I like to travel.
Cool, but if he disagrees, why do you win? Win.
Maybe because I'm controlling. I don't know. He just does whatever. Like if I have a trip, he just packs his bag and he's like, okay, where we're going? Like when we get to the airport, like he doesn't know anything about the travel or the expenses. He just
And
goes.
you're saying you don't like that?
I don't prefer. I'd like to be at least consulted. Like, hey, let's take a trip. Okay.
Do you guys have conversations about this, or is this the first time? Like, what are we doing?
We've had this conversation multiple times.
Why has nothing ever been addressed then?
I feel like I could be sitting on that side with you, talking to her about a lot of these financial issues.
Well, I'm not the only problem.
Oh, I've never
I am
said
saying I'm a huge problem, but I'm saying I'm not the only problem.
I've never said I wasn't any problem.
So what is this card? Who manages this card? What do we even know what's happening on this card? Explain this card.
She kind of manages all of our financial, for the most part, which is
I'm so confused because you're complaining about the finances, but why then are you not involved? Why is she just doing it? Why is it just put upon her?
Now I am involved, but a lot of it is she really enjoys doing all these things, and she gets so caught up in all the we have done where we have monthly meetings and we'll go through all of our budget, and this is where we're going to go through.
But it's been
this and that.
long time.
But the second we get through this budget and halfway through the month, all of a sudden something shiny will pop up and budget went out the window. And it's not my shiny that normally pops up. I'm not innocent, and by no means, but she is the.
Does his opinion of your shiny not matter?
Yeah, it does.
But the shiny just ends up being purchased and the budget's out the window. So
he normally lets me buy whatever I want to buy.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Why don't you put your foot down? I mean, there needs to be accountability in this.
Well, you can normally just give me a slap on the wrist and then we just go about our spending.
That's
Well,
why.
we did.
Why do you need a home there?
Oh.
We don't need a home there. I don't want to have another home over there. But she's adamant on having another home.
Have you ever won any of these purchase conversations?
I'm probably going to kick him out of the house if he wins a purchase conversation.
That's false. That is so false. Like, no.
The SIMPJutsu enables this. She has him wrapped around her finger. She's in full control and she knows it. This man is walking on eggshells, afraid to put his foot down because deep down, he knows if he tries to hold her accountable, she will flip the script. She even admits she's controlling, but he does nothing about it. Why? Because she has him trapped. He's already lost his respect, and without respect, there is no authority in the relationship. That's the heart of why women walk all over SIMPJutsu masters. They know they can. Now here's the most powerful part of the video.
Do when 50% of the relationship cares.
Are you saying that he cares?
From this conversation, it's at least, you haven't at least suggested that he doesn't.
He just is not like you said. He doesn't hold me accountable. He's not doing the communicating with me on the money.
I'm not sitting there and looking at all of our budget. I'm just making sure that we are trying to reach some goals.
What can he do to hold you accountable, though? So he'll have the conversation, right? And we're not going to have him take a baseball bat and slam your head in if you don't do it. So, like, what can he do?
Well, I mean,
he's not
maybe
going to
I
kick
need
you
that.
out. Okay, but obviously,
I mean, like every day. Why
you spent so much money on Botox. Why ruin it with a bat?
I have to refix it. Freaking.
We would have to.
What can he do that would actually, take cards away from you like you're a child? Like, what can we do for you? Like, at a certain point, you do have to be a 4-year-old adult. That's that, or do we have to treat you like an infant?
This is pure gold. There it is. She's basically admitting that she needs to be held accountable. But the SIMPJutsu master can't do it. It's like dealing with a child in a grown woman's body. And it's true. Women can't handle true masculinity because they've been coddled by weak men who let them run wild. Remember the clip of women complaining about masculinity?
Like, bring back masculinity. Bring it back. Where is she? I miss her. Bring back chivalry. Bring back gentleman-like. And I know people are going to be like, well, that was feminism.
The foolishness. I miss her? These women have no idea what they're talking about. They want masculinity, but can't handle it when it shows up. They miss the fantasy of control. Masculinity means men lead. Men are in charge, and men set boundaries. But we've been living in a world where feminism has blurred these lines. Feminism is one of the key reasons men have been feminized. SIMPJutsus are the product of this system. Let's be real. Feminism is capitalism's greatest weapon. They want women to have the money so they can spend it on nonsense, foolishness. The more they spend, the more the machine keeps running. That's why the system favors women, because they are the perfect consumers. And it's not just the money. Modern women have been trained to value materialism over all else. Check this out.
But yeah, I just want a house in Florida.
But why?
I don't know.
You don't have an answer to anything.
I just have a goal, so that's my goal. Like,
why is that the goal versus like paying for kids' college?
I think that it's because she gets all these ideas, and whether you're working or not, with my income, you don't have to work at all.
Yeah, but I like to spend, so we do need.
But that's the part we need to work on, is the spending.
I do know it. I don't know why I don't apply it.
It's because you prefer the spending over the.
I have a problem. I know I have a problem.
Well, but your lack of addressing it, clearly you enjoy the problem more than any benefit that'll come from applying any solution. I mean, you do. You prefer the instant gratification.
This woman has no idea why she wants another house. She just likes shiny things. This is what happens when materialism takes over. These women define their value based on what they can buy, not what they can build in a relationship. But here's the kicker. The SIMPJutsu enables this. He takes her on these fancy dates, showers her with gifts, and feeds her ego on social media. All the while, she's growing more entitled, and guess what? She will never respect him.
I really think that you telling her a lot of this, because I can tell her something, and then 2 seconds later, someone else will tell her, and she'll say, oh, someone just told me the answer to this question when I already gave it to you.
Yeah.
Now, you see why arguing with women is pointless? Women respect men who are willing to walk away. If she is not adding value to your life, you need to be able to move on. As a man, you need to have a clear sense of your purpose, where you are going in life. If a woman doesn't align with that, she's dead weight. You're the captain of the ship. And if you don't know where you're steering, you'll end up lost. Don't be like this SIMPJutsu master. He's already dug his own grave. Even if he stands up now, it's too late. She'll see it as controlling, abusive even, because the foundation of their marriage is built on him being a doormat. So remember, know your purpose, set your boundaries, and never let anyone walk over you. If they don't respect you, you walk away. Simple as that.
I think I'm just as guilty in all this because I'm allowing it to happen.
I think you guys just enable each other.
Yeah.
Management, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.